All right, everyone, thanks for joining the video. Today, we're going to show some Midjourney editing badassery. So this is how you can use Midjourney to edit and have a process for editing, and you can get an image that you really like, and it's nowhere close to where you started from. But you got to start somewhere, and you're editing along the way to get something spectacular. And I want to show you what I mean. So I've got a prompt that I'm just going to paste in here, right? Which is WF 2009, Batman, dynamic pose, comic book cover, background, and lighting. That's it. That's all I'm doing. WF 2009 makes it look like an action figure. I don't know why. That's just what it does, right? So I'm going to also do --R4, right? So this is repeat 4. So I'm going to get 16 images right off the jump. And one of these is bound to look really cool. And we're going to start playing with that, right? So let's go ahead and hit go. So we're going to make 16 Batman images. And of course, this could be really anything. It could be a duck. It could be a car. It could be a background texture. It doesn't matter. This process works for everything, right? So, of course, I'm on the highest level of Midjourney, so I get some good speed here. And so let's check out what we get. That looks pretty cool. I like that one. And you can see these look like action figures, right? I like that one a lot. That looks like a comic book cover. Look at that one. I think we might use that one. That actually looks, these actually look like comic book covers, right? That's pretty cool. That's not obviously a comic book cover. Okay, so which do we like the best? I like that one. I like this one a lot. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go down to the editor right now. I know everybody knows about the new edit, and I'm going to get to that in a minute. But first, let's just use the editor command, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to change the aspect ratio to 16:9, okay? And then we're going to make it a little smaller. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move it around a little bit. So I'm going to do one here at the top, hit submit. I'm going to do one here down maybe on this side, hit submit. I'm also going to make it maybe a little bigger. Whoop, I didn't mean to erase. And we'll do on this just 1/3 kind of a thing. Hit submit. All right, now we got 3 different poses. So let's look and see what we got. We got that one, that one. That looks kind of cool. Looks like he's flying. Here's a second Batman in there. What else we got? Let's go with this one. Now, here's what we want to do is we want to go ahead and just get the image URL, right? So I'm going to copy that, and we're going to go down to the edit. And then if we edit from URL, we could paste that in, and that's going to bring up the image that we just created. Now, here's the fun part. You hit suggest prompt, and then its Midjourney is going to go ahead and shove in what it thinks it sees. Full body shot, Batman, action figure style, in the style of Jim Lee, front view with a colorful background featuring city buildings and studio lighting, right? So that's really cool. And what we want to do is we want to edit a little bit, right? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to take out this building right here just to give it something to do, right? And I'm going to hit submit edit. And what it's going to do is it's going to replace this part of the building with something else. And of course, this part takes a little longer, and that's okay. But you can see the magic happening. Here we go. So we got 4 versions, this one, this one, this one, and this one, right? 4 versions, right? Which one do you like the best? I kind of like this one. Remember, this is where we were. Here's where we are, right? Now, here's the fun part. We're going to go to retexture, right? And then we're going to say, we're going to change the prompt. we're going to say Batman in action, and we're going to say cinematic shot, movie poster still, front view. We're going to say city buildings, and then we're going to say dramatic lighting, and the Dark Knight color palette, whatever that means. Right now, I'm going to hit submit retexture, and it's going to completely change this from an action figure to a photograph, right? A movie poster still. And that's the amazing thing with this new Midjourney retexture, is that you can change, you can go from a drawing to a photo, you can do a lot of stuff, right? So here's our results, right? Which you like the best? That one's kind of nice. I like that one, right? So, but guess what? If we're not happy, we just hit submit retexture. In fact, we can do it a couple times if we want. We can also change our prompts, right? So we can say dark dramatic lighting, and then let's also say light and shadow play, and hit submit retexture. So we can make as many of these as we want, and that's really kind of the cool part here, right? So we like this one, remember, right? But we did 4 more. So let's see what we got. We got that one. We got that one. That one's got a lot of bats. It's kind of cool. That's more of like a real movie there. That looks like a movie poster, don't you think? These are still being made. All right. So anyway, so that shows you how you can use Midjourney to edit and come up with some really cool. And one last time, let's change this back to a drawing, and we can just hit suggest prompt. Let's just erase this. And we get a new prompt. Batman in the Dark Knight, action pose, blah, 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 video game graphics, low resolution. And let's do comic book cover style. And we'll say dark blue, purple, black. And then let's use the erase tool. And just so you see, we'll just erase the entire thing. You don't have to be subtle here, right? This is just about finding really cool stuff. And you get a completely new image. So anyway, just showing you the possibilities here with Midjourney. I think if you start playing around with this, you'll really like it. If you like this video, please subscribe to the Midjourney Experience newsletter, where every week gets delivered to your inbox new improved tips on how to use Midjourney better as a creative professional. All right, buddy. Hey, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys.